Oh,
Okay. Hello, tutors and partners. My name is Kevin Daipaez, and today we're with my group. We're going to talk and debate about how will be the future in the next 30 years. We're going to talk about different topics such as environmental. We're going to talk about the education and the technology. I hope that you like, and we're going to begin. Okay, you can move, please.
yes. My name is Lisette Rendon. I'm going to start by talking about what education will be in 2055. Yes. So education in the future. By 2025, education will have changed into, into a personal lifelong journey. Yes, where students will be building skills through hands-on technologies and real world practice. And at the same time, traditional classroom will has changed. No, sorry, will have turned into teamwork space linking global communities. Maybe some areas will not have adopt and will not have fully adopted these new approaches still, but education be acting as the foundation of a society where creativity, flexibility, critical thinking we have will have become in the most valuable skills for everyone.
Okay, um, Lizette, your vision for education in 2055 paints an exciting and forward thinking picture. The idea of education become a personal lifelong journey is inspiring, and the emphasis on technologies and real world practice is crucial for developing practical skills. My name is Tanya, and my topic is inclusive education. By 2055, education systems around the world will have become fully inclusive, ensuring that students from all backgrounds, abilities, and identities have equal access to high learning process. Schools, online platforms, and community-based programs will adapt the content, teaching strategies, and environments to meet the diverse and evolving needs of every student. Through the use of assistive technologies like AI, driven personalization, and the application of universal design principles, learning will become more accessible, flexible, and responsive than ever before. In truly inclusive classrooms, students will have disabilities, neurodiverse learners, and multilingual children will engage in collaborative process learning experience alongside their peers.
Uh, is a good point of view, Tanya. I am agree with you. For example, imagine a classroom where students will be solving real problems using virtual tools while working with classmates from the other countries. Yes, teachers will be helping students find their own best way to learn regardless of their condition.
Yeah, in the relation with your topic, education can be adapted through assistive technologies, personalities, learning, and yeah, could be together better.
Yes. So continue with climate change. Climate change, sorry.
Okay, my name is Erika, and my vision is about climate change in 2055. By 2055, many countries will have taken stronger measures to fight climate change. And renewable energy will be used in almost every part of the world, especially solar and wind power. Big cities will be running on clean energy, and electric vehicles will have replaced most gasoline cars. People will be more aware of their environmental impact, and recycle will be part of daily everywhere. However, not all countries will have made the same progress. Some developing nations will still be facing changes like lack of funding and access to green technologies. Governments and global organizations will be working together to support them, but it will take more time. Still, the planet will have seen major improvements compared to 30 years ago, and climate education will be part of all school programs. In general, we will be living in a world where protecting the environment is a priority, even if there's still work to do. So that is my vision of 2055.
Hello, partner Erika. I hope you're really well. I like that you talk about the environmental problems, and I think that renewable energies will be great. But I think that for those years, we will have experienced several environmental consequences due to the climate change. Uh, for example, while some governments will be implementing new green policies, others will still be ignoring the urgent need for action. We are living that currently, and I think that we'll be living that in the future. As a result, the planet we have lost even more biodiversity, and global temperatures will be continuing to rising. And furthermore, the cities we have been flooded, displacing thousands of people, and even the industries will be emitting harmful gases unless their governments take a strict policy about that. If we don't do immediate change, we will have reached a point of no return. So I think that it's important that we keep in mind that's a consequence for those years.
Okay,
That was all my part.
I have a question for Kevin. Why did you choose to talk about renewable energy?
Sorry, partner. Can you repeat me the question?
Why did you choose to talk about renewable energy?
Um, I think that the renewable energies is very important, but not only the renewable energies, we have to keep in mind the entire environment. We are living in a current mm, globalized world, and we will be experience the consequence of our actions in nowadays, and in the future we will have uh, face different problems that will be aware before to something worse get happened.
Mm. Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Kevin. We are going to continue with Julian, please.
Okay. My name is Julian. I'm going to talk about social future issues in 30 years. By 2055, society will be facing several big change. The gap between rich and poor people will have grown wider in many places. Older people will make up a much larger part of the population, and many countries will be struggling to care for them. Young people will be having fewer children, which will create problems for retirement systems. Many jobs will have disappeared because of technology, and people will need to learn new skills throughout their lives. People will be spending more time in virtual worlds, and this will affect how they connect with others. Family structure will have changed a lot, with more single person households and non-traditional families. Communities will be more diverse, but some groups will still feel isolated. Mental health problems will be more openly discussed, but service will still be hard to get in some areas. Eh, Climate change will have forced many people to move to new places, causing social tension in some cities. However, people will also have created new ways to help each other and share the resources locally. Technologies will help connect people across distance, but face-to-face relationships will still be very important for happiness. Okay, so it is for today. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Julian. Thank you to my partners for this contribution to our debate. So we are going to now live this uh, debate.